Hi guys, this is Aprajita and welcome to the first episode of Better Life Small Talks. Small talks because not these topics are very unimportant, but because you don't always feel like making big animated videos with all the animations and a script. Sometimes you just want to address certain small issues or speak your heart out about some small topics without a script. So, if you're somebody who's interested, welcome. It is very obvious that this section has no schedule as these are just random heart to heart talks. I might fumble, I might stammer because I don't have a script for this. As I said, these are just heart to heart talks. So, if you're somebody interested, welcome again and let's begin. Please ignore all the background noises because we know how noisy Indian households can get. So, what I want to say today is get inspired, be inspired, but do not steal or copy someone's work. Why I'm saying this is because a few days back, YouTube recommended me a channel, very random channel, very small channel. Not that I'm a big content creator, but that channel had only 5, 7, maybe 20, I don't remember, something like that subscribers. So it's obvious that it's a very small channel. So this channel belonged to a person that I personally know. Now, when I opened one video, they had only 5, 6 videos. So when I opened one video, what broke my heart was when I opened the video played. What I see is that they have stolen someone's work. Just shattered me. Okay, they stole a bigger content creator's work. Big content creator or small content creator doesn't matter. It's someone's work. What they did was, and I exactly know whose work they stole. Okay, the other person is a travel vlogger, and this person this person that I'm talking about, I don't want to name them since I know them. This person was living in a very exotic place in like of India, and that travel vlogger made a vlog about that exotic place. So they thought, hey, she's a travel vlogger and she has made one amazing video. So what I'll do is I will steal this work and I'll make a similar video or maybe a same video, and I will gain the popularity just like this person. Why I know that this person did so was I have been victim of their stealing at like several occasions. Not just one time, two times. They have copied, blatantly copied, without thinking. They have copied a lot of things from me. And but this time, when I saw them copying someone else's work, it just broke my heart. Now, what they did was like they shot very poorly shot. Why it was poorly shot, that I'll also explain you. Very poorly shot video. They shot it in the same sequence, just the way the bigger content creator did. Now, when the first section of the video was good morning, so the bigger content creator said good morning. The similar way, the very same way this person shot good morning. Then next scene was a bigger content creator laid some clothes, folded new clothes which they were supposed to take on their travel. So they folded these clothes and laid them on the bed and said, hey, these are baby's clothes and we're gonna take it. This person did the same thing. What's even worse is they did not even use their own voice. They extracted the voice from somebody else. I mean, that's that bigger content creator, not somebody else. That bigger content creator, their video they downloaded, they extracted audio out of it and they laid it over their video. It is very obvious that their video was number one, poorly shot and even more poorly edited. You know why? Because they decided to copy the other person. Now, the other person has developed certain skills. They wanted to be a travel vlogger, so they studied about it, or obviously they drew inspiration from other travel vloggers, right, and added their own individuality to it while developing their skills. They learned about the camera work, they learned about the editing, they learned about the traveling and everything. They learned about it, they developed that skill, they acquired it because they wanted to do this work. But this copycat person, they wanted that fame. Okay, they don't have the brains that they should acquire the talent or they should develop their skill before doing that. They thought we'll just, do the same thing the other person is doing and we'll also make it big. It was a horrible video. I wish I could link it here for you guys to see that what I'm talking about, but it's very obvious I cannot. And I was so heartbroken to see this because I'm also a small content creator. Why I started my social media work was, I number one was at a very low in my life, at a very low point, and I wanted to escape certain issues of my life which are like, they still haunt me. Okay, that is one. And two, I'm interested in photography, I'm interested in videography, I'm interested in editing. I love art. Though I was a science student, I love art. I love colors, I love music. So these are the things that I research about. These are the things that I learn about. I've got photographer friends. So I'll make something, I'll make a small section of video and I'll show them how I did it. I'll ask them for their feedbacks and I learn from them because I want to learn. I will not go and copy or steal somebody else's work. That is ethically so wrong. That is morally so wrong. How can you steal somebody's work? When people steal your work, when people steal not just your work, your style, or maybe anything, when they steal, when they copy without giving a thought, they do not realize all the efforts, all the sacrifices that has gone behind developing that skill. They do not understand it. What they think is that they can, they just see the rewards that your hard working is bringing you. They just see that and they are like, oh wow, she made this video, internet is a free space, we can also make the video, there's no restriction about it, so she did this, we'll also do the same thing and we'll get the same thing, we'll get the same reward. But it's not like that, because that person who made that video has his or her own individuality. They have their own style, which is unique to them. And that style comes when you develop your skills. You know, like Dhoni and Sachin, they both are cricketers, but they both have their own unique individuality. They have their own unique style. Dhoni cannot be Sachin, and Sachin cannot be Dhoni because their styles are very, very, very different. And obviously, there are other differences also. But just for the reference purpose, when people decide to copy you, they should also give a thought that how much of efforts a person has made to develop those skills, and you have no right to copy that. YouTube has a copyright law. They have a copyright law. You know why? Because people were just stealing each other's videos and they were putting out on social media. Internet is a free space, so people just dump anything that they want to eat, and I'm doing the same, right? This is ethically, morally so wrong. When I make a video, I learn things, you know. It takes me 7 to 10 days to finish one small video. The video that you see, which is of 8 minutes and 12 minutes, it takes me 7 to 10 days to finish off that video. You know why? Because I first think about the topic. Once I'm done thinking about the topic, I start scripting. When I'm scripting, I read every line so many times that by the end of scripting, I've already read my script 25 to 35 times. I'm not joking about it. If I write one paragraph, I add one sentence to it, I'll read the whole paragraph again to see how that one particular line is coming up. It's gelling with the other lines. Is it connecting? Is it making a story? Is it interesting? Is there any better way I can put this sentence? Is there any better way of forming that sentence? So I will read and read and read and read and read and read one line, one paragraph so many times just to come up with a 3-page script. I'll read that whole script 35 times. And this is not a joke, and I'm not the only person who does it. Everyone who scripts does it. So it will take me 3 to 4 days just the scripting work. Once I'm done with that, I'll start filming it. People think that filming means just pick up your camera or your phone and start blabbering. No, you have to check your background, you have to check your lights, you have to check your light angles, you have to test so many things. You have to make sure your fan is not working, camera is not catching your sweat, and so many things you have to tick off the checklist first, and then you start filming. Just the way I'm fumbling here right now, same way you fumble in front of the camera so many times. Or if you're making a motivational or an educational video, when you record your voice, you first edit your voice, you edit that part, then you sit and think of all the video sequences that should go with the particular scene, the particular paragraph that you are speaking about. You have to make sure that every video and photograph that you are using has no copyright issue. Sometimes you end up paying for all that stuff. One animation you make, you see, acha, if I'm I have to show a cursor moving around, कितने degree का angle I have to put at this angle, how much turn is taking, how much it is bending, where is the cursor going. You have to calculate so many things and add one small animation. And just the way you reread your script so many times, the same way you go back and forth on your video, certain section of your video, so many times that by the end of the time, at the end, when you finish editing your video, you have already seen your video again 15-20 times or even more. Every section of it you have seen 8 times, because you wanted to check, is everything okay? Okay, if this animation is okay, how is this coming up? You recheck everything. But people who copy, obviously they have not developed these skills because they don't want to, they just want to copy your work. They don't understand that so much of effort goes behind it. You can copy someone's work, you can never copy their individuality. And I was so heartbroken when I saw that video. I was like, oh my god, copying someone's tattoo, copying someone's home decoration style, copying someone's clothes, all this is fine. We humans draw inspiration from each other. Nobody can stop us from doing that. That is how a community grows. Everyone develops, everyone grows personally on a personal level. Don't copy anyone. If you want to become like someone, try to develop skills that they have. Skills are not someone is born with. You can develop, you can acquire those skills. All you need is practice and thorough knowledge, which is available on internet everywhere. You don't even have to go and ask the person कि यार ये software कहाँ से लिया, ये कैसे किया. It is all there on Google. You just have to Google it and you will get several articles. Learn. I have done the same. When I started, nobody told me which software to use. I researched about everything and I'm still learning. I take feedbacks from you all, my audience, feedback from my friends who are already doing this work or who have knowledge of this. And when you copy somebody's work, you know how morally, ethically it is wrong. Please consider all this hard work when you decide to copy somebody's something, not just social media content, but anything in general life, because they are emotionally attached to it. Do you think that I work on something for 10 days and I'm not emotionally attached to it? When you buy a pen, it is not your money, just your money or your time that you're investing in buying that pen. Also, you're investing your emotions into it. You're buying that particular pen and no other pen. Why? Because you're emotionally attached to it. You wanted it so badly. When you buy a dress, you get emotionally attached to it. You feel so good wearing it. And when people, without giving a second thought, copy these things, it hurts. So please make wise choices and do not steal somebody's work. Be inspired, get inspired. There, on YouTube, one day 4 to 40 million videos are uploaded. So it is very obvious that someone is inspired by the other person and nobody can stop that. We don't have just one a singer in Bollywood, we have so many singers. We don't have just one maths teacher on earth, we have so many maths teachers. We don't have just one doctor, there are several doctors. If you want to be something, learn those skills, develop those skills, add your own individuality to it. If you like something someone else is doing or buying or using, go ahead, do it, get it. Just don't copy it without thinking, right? Because they are emotionally attached to it. You steal, it hurts. So make better choices, make wise choices, and live a better life. Thank you for listening. Bye.